be too clear on what those consequences might be, and that we
Our goal should be not to see if we can make Russia our best friend or to try to see if we can make it an enemy again, but to help it. To help it through our example, through support where support is merited, but not by throwing money down programs in ways that don't make sense, but to help it become more and more grounded in the democratic system of government and moving more and more in the free enterprise economic market system and bringing it into the international trading system that is emerging in the world. But at the same time, we have to be clear to the Russians that if they wish to join the world to the West, which is where their future is, then certain things have to be dealt with.
And you said because of more countries, but I want to ask...
Don't start or continue, frankly, to invest in these regimes that at the end of the day you will find that the investment was not worth it. The Soviet Union, the old Soviet Union, wasted decades of treasure investing in regimes that had no future. And I think it's a lesson they should have learned, that it would not be wise to invest in regimes that are not following accepted standards of international behavior. And this is a point we will make clearly to the Russian leaders as they come and visit with us. I have had this conversation with my colleague, Foreign Minister Ivanov, and I know that Dr. Rice is meeting with her colleague, also Mr. Ivanov, and I will be meeting with him later this afternoon. So we don't wish an enemy, we want a friend, but we understand the realism of the relationship as it exists today.
In fact, there are no arms deals with Iran so far, but we discussed the possible future contracts of conventional weapons being sold from Russia to Iran, and they are all legitimate, and I express our position. In fact, it hasn't changed since it was last year or 5 years ago. It's still the same. It's all defensive, all defensive. Like, for example, the personnel carriers, tanks, anti-air, well, in military terms, my English is poor, I'm sorry, but anti-aircraft missiles, which are very legitimate and which are not offensive, well, by nature. Okay, thank you.
Why is the U.S. so worried about it?
Thank you.
I don't know.